Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So this triple double track summer event is here and we're going to take a look at what you can get as a free-to-play player, what you can purchase, and ultimately the biggest kind of like draw here, or my personal recommendation, because to cut it short, you can effectively get a 7-star Morbius for $30 or $25, which is obviously, you know, much cheaper than you will ever get any 7-star champions for foreseeable future. So if you do have the option, then yeah, I do think it is a very great value despite all of Kabam's issues and problems. But for instance, if you're getting, Summoner Sigil, which is the $10 a month, I think this is probably better option, because Summoner Sigil will not get you a 7-star champion over the course of 3 months. So if you do need to make alternate decisions, I do think this Summoner event kind of makes sense. So Gold track is the free-to-play version, and Platinum track obviously is significantly more potent, and that's the paid version. And it is effectively either $10 for each of these Platinum tracks or $25 for all 3 of them, which would save you some money. Then you can buy these booster packs as well, collect your rewards earlier. We're going to take a look at that as well. But let's take a look at the track itself. That was a cool picture, by the way. I do like the way Morbius is going to look, I think, because, yeah, it does look quite cool. I'm not going to lie. But let's take a look. So there are some units. Obviously, we can see that every day there are 2 items for free-to-play players, 4 items for the Platinum track, even though some of those items really do not, matter. Like solo crystal shards are pretty much the most worthless crystal shards in the game. It would be even better if these would be like premium hero crystal shards, I suspect, or just premium hero crystal or something. But, it is what it is, so let's take a look at it. This month we can see that flat out there is 30 units. You can scoot past that. 60 units. 90 units, and then 300 units there at the end. So 390 units for free. That's something that's not irrelevant, I would say. Plus, at end of it there, we have the Gold track selector, which will also give you a 6-star hero crystal shard, some tier 6 basics, some tier 3 alphas, 50% tier 5 CC selector, tier 5 basics, some mythic crystal shards, super card capture crystal, that's for the plat pool one. And then additionally, obviously, we do have like a revive, some refills, but we also have these selectors that holds a bunch of items in them for free as well. So you're gonna get some Paragon crystals, some 6-star shards. What else is there? Tier 4 class catalyst selectors. And that's obviously all for free to play. To be honest, like aside from units and a handful of Paragon crystals, which I believe is going to be about 3 Paragon crystals, there is not that much exciting stuff. Like, if you're not getting the Platinum track, then, the word to describe this would be neat-ish, okay-ish, I suppose. Because that's what it is. It is 390 units. It's not nothing, and a couple of Paragon crystals. But other than that, a bit of ISO, whole bunch of solo crystal shards, which are completely worthless. 10k gold is like a drip in a bucket by definition on today's rank up standards. And I think if looking at the entire event and whether it is or is not exciting, BAM completely have failed to make this exciting for free-to-play players. Which, is kind of the norm these days. But then taking a look at Platinum track and whether it would be worth the $10, which again, I think it would be worth alone for the 7-star. But obviously then it does give you a ton of optional things. Like you had a more tier 6 basic and tier 3 alpha fragments plus a 6-star crystal right off the bat. Plus 30 units there, 30 units here as well. So that's 90 units, 120 units, 150 units, 180 units, 210, 240. There's like 240, 390 units here as well, so you get 390 units more. At the end of this track, you would get a 6-star Nexus Crystal, 1000 7-star shards, Mythic Nexus Crystal, some tier 6 basic, tier 3 alpha. So obviously there is significantly more stuff. And these selectors aren't even like close either, because it has like double the amount of Paragon crystals, double the amount of these Deadpool crystals. We have, some other stuff here still. So even these things are like significantly more juiced up. And yeah, I mean, all the platinum level stuff just completely blows everything else out of the water. And yeah, I mean, like, objectively, if you ever spend money on the game, is this something that's worth $10? Yes, it is. The 7-star alone for $30 is up there. And then the rest of the bonuses are not insignificant either. And there is also a forum post that specifically confirms that you get a 7-star Morbius in the summer dual track events. So, summer is in full swing, and we are already looking forward to the spooky season of October, when everybody's favorite vampire doctor will join the contest. We're kicking off the first cycle of our 27-day summoner double track events to get everybody in the spirit, starting July 21st and running until October 12th. Those who are contender by completing Act 2, Chapter 1 can earn milestone rewards, earn points by getting rewards in track event, complete milestones faster by using booster packs, of course. Here are the dates, so basically from July 21st to August 17th, then from August 18th till September 14th, then from September 15th to October 12th is when each of these 3 tracks is going to, well, run. Platinum passes gives you significantly better rewards. And if you do get these platinum passes, you get Morbius as a 7-star for exchanging 3 of those stamps that you can get at end of each of these track events. So you need to buy all 3 passes. That will be $30. You can get 3 stamps, 1 for each of these tracks total. And if you are Thronebreaker or above, you can exchange them for a 7-star Morbius. If you are uncollected and above, you can get a 6-star Morbius. But obviously, you do want that 7-star. And as a warning here, you can get 3 stamps total. Do not spend them on anything else if they're going to give you the opportunity to. And yeah, just save them until the end of the event so you can get the 7-star. And then that is what we know so far. And again, as I said, if you do need to make a decision in between like this or the Summoner Sigil, if you look at the Black ISO market, then Black ISO market has nothing close to as relevant as a 7-star or rank 4 materials or any of that other stuff. So yes, if it's an either or type of situation, then definitely pick up that Platinum Pass. But here we are. It is, again, very frustrating, though, that when Kabam did these summer events first time around with the pass, you got basically slightly better if you chose to purchase this pass. Like, I remember previous year, or whenever you had to collect those stamps, it was like, for free, you get a 6-star crystal, but if you buy the pass, you get a 6-star Nexus crystal. And that was more or less the difference there, where if you didn't buy that second paid track, you got about, 80% or 70% value of the rewards that you got if you did. And it was still a meaningful event, even if you didn't purchase any of those passes. I think, like, today, looking at the gold track for a average Paragon player, there really is not much to be excited for. Yeah, again, 390 units is not nothing. So, over the course of the summer, it is going to be like 1,000 units. But again, 1,000 units over 3 months is not as much as, some people would say. And the fact that even these track selectors are significantly weaker and I know it just does not feel cool. It feels extremely exclusionary when it's meant to be like a summoner appreciation celebration event continuation type of thing. And one of those things with Kabam, you know, like they will never change it. They will. Yeah. That said, if you like the game, if you do infrequently or occasionally do spend some money on it, this is about as good of a thing as you can get for yourself, because you will get rank up materials, units, some crystals to open, and a 7-star at end of the event. So I don't think that, you know, currently the game offers any better value than that for $30 over the course of 3 months. That's my honest opinion. So regardless of how you feel about the game, and I think $30 for 7-star Morbius is worth that up for the rate. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I will catch you guys, I think in a bit, because I think I can possibly make a little opening out of this. I'll catch you guys in a bit anyways. So, bye. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about